nailed it. Here we go. Nuke is the map. Na'Vi over on the CT side, and they've got armor across the board. No utility on Zeus this time around. Instead, it is just armor, and JW straight down through the vents, as slippery as ever. He's greased up and he's sliding down the vent position. They're not ready for that.
Zeus is down here on B though. Electronic's taking their attention. If he just hides, Zeus might be able to get another kill here. Electronic's still fighting, but he's so low from that dink from Twist. Crims will finish it off. Zeus can't hit the shots, and he's going to get taken down as well. fnatic own this B bomb site. Flamey, he doesn't want to wait for them to get the bomb down, but maybe he should have picked up by Brolin, leaving Na'Vi in a 2-on-4. But Simple, quick 1-for-1, and it's Edward alone. He's been having some great games recently, Harry, but this would be a whole another level.
Yeah, instead he'll get dealt with pretty easily by Brolin, and that will be fnatic off to a good start here over on the T side of things. Now, for those of you curious as to what me and Hugo are referencing when we say about the experiment, it's because Kane, the coach of Na'Vi, took to Twitter before this game and said Na'Vi would look to experiment today. Yeah. Very cryptic. Don't know what that means, but let's see.
1-0 for fnatic, and these outside smokes again that Chad just broke down. Let's see if we have the same take from fnatic towards the yard with the secret Molotovs, the smoke towards garage, trying to get towards that hell wrap nice and early on. Electronic, he's looking to stop that. Flamey's picked up one in the meantime, dropping JW through that vent once again. Electronic will get overwhelmed. fnatic have a lot of outside control, but they won't commit towards the top side. They do send Twist down secret. Simple's here, and he's not ready for that corner, so Simple, one kill, getting pressure. Crims just crouching around the corner. And fnatic have this lower area for now. It's a 3-on-3 though, so they may opt to bail and go back towards that top site, knowing that Na'Vi are going to be spread thinly.
Yeah, considering this is the force buy from Na'Vi, they fought it close, and they're going to get away with a lot of damage onto Brolin. Now they know they've got him trapped here. He's out on a limb. Exist tries to come in to help out. And now detecting the presence of not one but two players over in secret is enough to deter Flamey from sticking around that much longer. He'll wait down in the vents, and that does allow for a bit of a faster rotation up towards the A side of things. Now Edward, he's experimented with that smoke, and ooh, he will shut down Brolin, the man that was on 1 HP. This nade could actually find Exist as well. They do a good job of steering clear of it. Zeus is on the wrap round, but Crims spots him. Everyone's low. And Edward in with another. It's only Exist left standing in the 1v2, and Edward will put him down. So the force buy from Na'Vi, it does prevail.
Looked like communications there for the side of fnatic. Crims wasn't covering Hut after he killed the flank, but his teammate was going for the bomb plant, so he needed that Hut cover. They knew Edward was in there from earlier. So a bit of an awkward setup there from fnatic in the 2-on-2, and it will actually go the way of Na'Vi. So picking up the force buy, of course, as they are known to do, Harry, they love a force, Na'Vi. And now it's going to be fnatic in a similar situation, pistols and armor. So Na'Vi, early start to this map, looking to come through on the CT side, keeping fnatic out, although yard smokes for this T side has got Crims very, very deep. I love how he's just waiting one by one as the smokes trickle through. Finally, he can cross down towards B, but Electronic already on that fast rotate. Crims through the smoke, he will go down. And Twist is tagged as well, so any more members for fnatic walking through this smoke will come to a grisly end. Electronic just backing off there, grabs the pistol, and he's had enough, so we'll give fnatic a little more room here to play with, but he's also got the assistance of Flamey, who's rotated down through the vents as well, so Na'Vi with a heavy B-side setup, waiting for this potential pistol push that fnatic will pull through.
And this has been pretty common of teams that have had to face fnatic, is playing this double setup down in B. Not something we really see all too often. And I do think a lot of it comes on the back of the amount of outside pressure fnatic put on this map, right? How proficient they are at taking control of secret. This round is no different. They get down here. Zeus lies in wait on the other side. Brolin not ready for the third man down in B. With that kill coming through, that's the bomb dropped at the feet of Zeus. He tries to get a bit more done, but he will get dropped in the process. fnatic could potentially steal this round back.
Yeah, but Simple and Edward both have rifles. That doesn't matter when Exist hit shots like that. And Simple's on the full rotate. They should be able to hear this. But he doubles back, maybe questioning that one. Close player is JW, and two more at the back of the site as well. He's got to clear this close spot. Twist takes a shot, and Simple is going to be down to 50. starting to get difficult now. 4 HP the difference. Does he even go for this? He can't afford to get hit once here by Exist, who's just waiting for contact. The second JW goes down, surely. Exist trades, but he peeks early. Simple's been given a chance, but JW will strip it from him. Patience there from Jesper around the corner. He hid there for a while, watching his teammates fall, but he will find the one-on-one to put fnatic back in the lead. Their force buy, as you say, Harry, works out.
Yeah,
of course.
We've seen a lot of these force buy wars in Group C.
And they're not coming to an end anytime soon.
No, it was weird. Like Group A, it felt like there was no force buys
Yeah.
in the second round. Group B, there were force buys, and usually they would just win and then win it convincingly. Group C has been the story of like the back and forth force buys. We've seen like the gradual
Evolution.
takeover. Yeah. By Group D, I don't even know what's going to happen. Just full eco
No one
wins.
buys, yeah.
No one buys, ever. But this round's a 4-on-4, not impossible for Na'Vi. And fnatic know it. They've had one of these snatched away from them already. This time they get Brolin up into the heavens early on. Minute and 20 seconds left, and he's already posted up in this position of the map. This time for Na'Vi, there's no one down at that B side of things.
And as well as that, Na'Vi seem to be aware they've lost this control, right? No one's open to this heaven position. Zeus is still in the yard, and Exist is going to be patient. Will take him down, 2 HP the difference. So many low players here for fnatic. These rounds can certainly fall apart, Harry, and it's starting to do so once again. Brolin trying to catch the player by vents, but Edward will keep him covered, and it's Exist with 2 HP. I feel like we have a real best of 3 ahead of us, Harry. We're 4 rounds in, and no one can pick up back-to-back rounds.
Yeah, it certainly set us up for an exciting one. Exist, 2 HP to his name, as you've said. He's got the bomb on his back. If you want to look for a silver lining here, it's that. But 1 bullet is all that is required to take him down. I mean, even then, they could finish him off with 2 flashbangs if they really wanted to go for it.
That's a bit optimistic.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously not. Obviously, you never would. He's going to try and plant the bomb. The issue is he dies immediately, and Na'Vi a second round. The force buy wars continue, and fnatic, now it falls to them once again.
I imagine they go for it.
Yeah.
The thing is, especially when you're on the T side of Nuke, right? fnatic have a game plan, sure, coming into this map, and their rifle rounds are very effective, but you know you've got Na'Vi on rocky economy, so why not just continue forcing, continue trying to break this cash? I like the buy, though. They invest somewhat, Exist saves, everyone else puts money in. No, he'll join them as well. Thought it was going to be a half buy for fnatic, but no, they keep it up, and I don't blame them. The issue is no utility. Crims is going to have to go huge in this round with that solo AK. Right now at the back of the pack, waiting for these pistols to try and find picks. Twist looks for it on ramp. Zeus won't give him the duel. Falling back from that position and just smoking it off. fnatic may look to just crunch this A bomb site. We have a player on top of the hut. That's Flamey. At least fnatic are contained when it comes to the outside portion of the map. Electronic pushed up. He's typically the B-rotate player, but this time watching that yard push, because Na'Vi haven't had to deal with a fast vent dive. fnatic won't be able to do that. They don't have the util for it. So flash for Brolin, and out through the ramp fnatic go. Zeus is going to line him up with the orb, and already taking 3. Quick shutdown from him and Simple. Bombs dropped. Exist on the AK, but he's got a 1-on-5 ahead of him. It's not going to happen. Na'Vi finally shut down a force buy. And we'll see 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, finally someone able to do it, and now we do just see the eco from fnatic. Na'Vi's chance to start to build the lead up here on the CT side of things. Trying to take outside off fnatic, and certainly not the ideal situation when you've only got these Glocks in hand. Doing a good job of getting close to Simple at least, but that's where Electronic looks to come in and try and save the day. They can just now all peek into these players. They know they've got the Glocks trapped outside and that they should be winning these fights, and they will. So Na'Vi, keep that round clean. Don't let those pistols find any damage, and now we have the buy from fnatic.
Yeah, Na'Vi looking calm and confident to start off this map. Kind of what we would hope. Knowing the pressure really is off. This game is for seed more than anything. Knowing that fnatic and Na'Vi have both made it through to that secondary group stage. Not quite the instant ticket to the grand finals like G2 have gained. But they'll be back in Leicester, Harry. However, they want to make their job easier by getting that top seed. Na'Vi in this round, look at this setup. Heavy towards the yard. They've got a lot of players pushing up aggressively on this CT side. Edward and Zeus trying to challenge. Crims is watching for it. Damage going both ways, but Zeus is going to back off. Given a second chance at life, and he'll take that every day of the week.
Yeah, and honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if we do just see a lot of this crazy sort of aggression from the Na'Vi side in this game. Now, this round, maybe it's not working out for them. It's back into this 3-on-3. Twist is deep within the A bomb site and is able to pick up Electronic. Is he ready for Zeus? No, but Crims is. And this leaves Simple alone and in the 1v3. Wrapping around from the B bomb site. He's got a hard task ahead of him. 3 players on the other side of things in the fnatic camp. And no one giving anything up too Simple. They do have more than enough cash to invest, so any kills he can get here is just going to be valuable to keep fnatic on the back foot, but he's not able to get anything. So they will salvage another round. But yeah, no, as I was saying, it wouldn't surprise me if we just see Na'Vi maybe play a different brand of Counter-Strike here, right? What with the experiment tweet and the fact that they know that they've already locked in a 3rd or 4th place, maybe we see them just try and flesh out some aggression or something like that, you know? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's really up for interpretation. I guess we'll see. The proof is in the pudding.
The thing is, as well, I don't think we're going to see too much of it on a map like Nuke, a map that, you know, Na'Vi, they can play it, but it's not, you know, it's not go-to for them.
Yeah, we're already seeing a different means of trying to hold on to outside there. We've seen aggression in these last few rounds from Na'Vi. This time it was Simple to try and do it, but once again, Crims was just holding so patiently for it and comes off the better man in that duel.
Ramp has given up right now. Na'Vi have no one here. Zeus is going to rotate, but he'll get caught off. The Molotov is already down, and so are fnatic to that lower bomb site. Simple, only player in position here, going to be joined by the vent drop of Flamey, but Simple's so low. One Molotov, one tick could take him down. He's got to fall back, loses 1 HP in the process. Slowly getting whittled away at as this bomb plant comes in for fnatic. Brolin catching Electronic, who had to move ahead of the Molotov because it was so far deep. Twist trying to molly off this back door as well. Na'Vi being kept out with utility. fnatic have so much left for this post plant because they got down ramp so immediately into the round. Zeus will equalize things, but pressure is on for Na'Vi. The time already ticking, and JW on this late lurk through the vent. He's going to find Flamey with his back turned, reload coming through, and JW may have just made this round a reality. Zeus is doing his damn's best, but I don't think there's time left for Na'Vi. He's found himself a 3rd. Simple's not even peered in because he's too low. And the issue is with Simple is he's going to die to the bomb here unless he gets very far away. That should be fine. Just in the corner. But fnatic pick up the round. A very well-timed ramp execute, and the one moment that Zeus looked away from it to try and help that outside control. And that was because Simple was rotating down through the depths below. So 4-4, quite a strong early T side here from the likes of fnatic.
And it might just be the fast A play. I like the aggression, the pace being set by the Swedes. Oh, it's a bit awkward though. Exist is fully flashed there. Crim's able to get the trade at the very least. And this A bomb set is already crumbled around Na'Vi. Bomb now going down for fnatic. That 1 Mac 10 upgraded. Now rifles across the board over on the Swedish side. For Na'Vi, they might just give this round up. They might just have to look to save.
Yeah, they're waiting out the smoke, but as that kill comes through another smoke, Flamey getting dropped. Na'Vi certainly looking like they want to call that. Simple's already in the spawn. He's had enough of this one. Zeus looks for entries. But Na'Vi don't really have the money to fight in the post plant here. They had it in the last couple of rounds, but now it's started to run dry. So this should be fnatic taking a round, and Na'Vi losing guns that they cannot afford. Zeus getting dropped there at the end. And Electronic, he will hold on to his alongside Simple. So a couple of weapons at least scavenged for Na'Vi, but Not the best of situations here. That third gun would have made all the difference. It would have facilitated full rifles in this round to some extent, if you include, you know, Famas as being maybe dropped over from the likes of Simple. But now Na'Vi, they've got a question, okay, do we even want to go for this, or is it just pistols and armor? That seems to be the case. The half-buy as they wait for that loss bonus to build, and it is, because Fnatic's T-side is looking ferocious right now. 5 on this board. Eco round for Na'Vi, hoping for Simple and Electronic to drag Na'Vi through, but that's pretty normal.
So smoke's going to rain in. Just the standard ones towards outside this time around. Does facilitate for Crims to get down through secret if he would like. Rest of the squad still positioned so that they could take ramp room, and there is Zeus on the other side of things waiting patiently here. He does have support from Simple. This crossfire is a bit deadly if you're Fnatic. Simple can draw the attention away and then allow Zeus to try and find a couple of kills on the back of it. But now losing Edward towards outside, that's actually going to be enough to prompt this rotation from Simple up into heaven. So they've lost this crossfire, and now ramp solely falls onto the shoulders of Zeus. Ooh. They spot him. Simple's back on the rotation. Zeus in with another, so we do get to see this double man setup yielding some results. Exist has gotten out towards ramp, and Na'Vi don't seem very aware of that fact. Brolin's going to deal with Zeus, Flamey falling elsewhere. Just Electronic and Simple, those 2 rifles left standing here for Na'Vi.
Yeah, this is a great situation to be in, though, if you're Na'Vi, considering you had 3 pistols. You made it a 2-on-3. Crims is low. The issue is the time for Fnatic. They've got to hit a bomb site. They do have Crims already in the vents. He lurked from the yard earlier on, so he can cut off this rotation. It's going to be all on this duel from him and Electronic, because with Electronic winning it, Simple can now drop down through the vents. But on the flip side, Crims could get caught. Electronic gets the info. Crims backs out. Probably safe decision considering he knows he is low. The nade puts him on 1. Simple should be able to finish him off, and there it is. 2-on-2 retake. Kit for Na'Vi. Things are starting to look up. Electronic does go straight in first with the information that Brolin's at the back of the site. Simple now in the 1-on-1, and Brolin's going to just take it. Simple winning the duel. An early engagement from Brolin, trying to catch Simple off guard, repositioning, but it will not work. Na'Vi get the retake, and that was a half-buy round on 3, Harry, so damn effective for Na'Vi. I like this little, you know, brotherhood of Simple and Zeus on ramp. It seems to be very effective.
Yeah, and I tell you what, this isn't the first time we've noticed that these two are kind of playing off of one another a little bit more. You know, you think about a lot of the maps that we've seen Na'Vi play, and so often it is Zeus and Simple left in those 2vx scenarios. So they do try and, you know, set them up together. And it has been working with a decent bit of success for Na'Vi. Saw enough shotgun on
Even
JW.
better.
Yeah, even better. He's going to get down through the vents. He's so good at doing this time and time again. You even saw that Electronic tried to chase down the vent portion. Had he gone down, JW would have just laid in wait with that shotgun. That's something you can try in your MM games. You know, buying a shotty, getting down into the vents. If anyone chases you, you should be winning that fight. And with so much control gained by Fnatic, they're just going to look to hit B.
Yeah, they've got the site. I love this from Fnatic. It almost seems like a meme, but it gets them so much info, and it forces Na'Vi's hand to rotate. They have to give up other parts of the map. It really disrupts the CT side setup, and Zeus is going to get mollied off here. Spray through the smoke finds a hell of a lot of damage. Crims, again, being the man on low HP for Fnatic here. Not the man you want tagged up, but he does get a kill with it regardless. Doubles it, just climbing on top of the smoke and finding an off angle. Fantastic work from him. 2 players left up for Fnatic, for Na'Vi rather, and they're just going to call the save. Again, backing out, giving the respect to Fnatic. And they pick it up off the back of that, you know, vent dive and twist, taking down Electronic on the hunt. It's Fnatic finding 6 on their T side. They are really exciting to watch.
They very much are, and it's weird. It almost feels like they have an easier time on the T side of Nuke, as odd as that sounds, because, you know, they've been the team in a lot of these situations picking into this map, or even in third place deciders when we've seen Fnatic play it. You know, they often start over on the T side of things. I mean, it was Exist who made that decision in their opening series, if I'm not mistaken, to start on T side of Nuke in that matchup versus G2. So clearly they feel like they have a solid game plan for the T side, and we're seeing that now.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Imagine if you're able to somehow turn like the most CT-sided map in the game to a T-side advantage.
I mean,
now, I don't think they've done that yet, but I just mean, you know, with how they're so keen on picking into it.
It's certainly catching people off guard, Harry. That's one thing that we can agree on. I think as the Na'Vi have a response, it's another buy. AWP on Simple.
Well, one of the other things is, right, if you're someone going up against fnatic and you've seen that so often, if given the choice on a map like Nuke, they elect to pick the T side, would you maybe even then start to get it in your head that maybe we should start T side to try and, you know, maybe that's the big brain game plan?
No, unless you have the game plan like fnatic, I don't think. And these guys seem to have done their homework, Harry. But how much homework can you do against an experimenting Na'Vi? We're about to find out, because right now it looks good for them. 6-5 up and a ramp take from fnatic. It's Zeus alone. Simple's been forced off by the flashbangs. Nade does go in. Simple's trying to pepper shots through and give support to Zeus, but there's nothing that they can do about it. fnatic now own this portion of the map. Zeus has got to rotate down. Edward getting wallbanged to 1 HP, finished off by Crims. JW to find the bulk of the damage, but even doubling up now, finding a kill onto Flamey, he can try and get down this vent. He doesn't need to. They've got the A site. Smoke in main. Bomb does get dropped by Simple, and there's a push through the smoke. Electronic could catch a timing. Twist has got his eyes peeled, but he turns around. Electronic getting one. JW double trade. He's on 3 right now. Zeus is the only man left up. The earlier ramp rotate, and they should know that. His option to push back up the vent would be a dangerous one, considering JW is close, but he might catch the timing. Brolin's watching it, and Zeus, he goes back up for more, but Brolin's ready. fnatic 7 rounds on this T side. They are looking unstoppable.
Yeah, the thing that, you know, gives you that much more merit the way of fnatic is that, you know, these aren't just eco rounds that they're winning against. It's not like Na'Vi's economy has been on the back foot all that much. You know, they've always at least held something into these rounds, something that can make a big difference. For example, you know, we've had that AWP on Simple in the majority of these CT side rounds for Na'Vi. And, you know, so many teams, even when it is just the AWP on Simple, have a trouble dealing with that as it is. So, you know, they are picking these rounds up and they are grinding them down in the rifles. They've finally broken Na'Vi's economy. Edward's even running an auto shotgun with no armor.
Flamey's saving for the AWP for Simple. I've already seen a Na'Vi, you know, doing a lot of things for Simple in this game that we don't usually see, like saving that AWP for him and you know, saving money to buy him this AWP. That could be one of the changes that Na'Vi alluded to. Playing more round the best player in the world. I'd say that's a safe bet. Because at times, Harry, in Na'Vi's history, it certainly looked like they're not using him to the fullest of their advantage. Great angle from Brolin. Simple thought he had the drop there, but getting caught, shot through the wall. 3-on-2 here now. Oh, sorry, 3-on-4 for fnatic in favor. They've got B again. Crims, another kill. Zeus does catch Brolin moving through the ramp room, but he's on 12 HP. He's just trying to hold on to this gun. Electronic could look to retrieve the AK as well, dropped over in the ramp, but fnatic are down on B right now. That should solidify the round for the Swedes.
Yeah, and I'll get into ahead of themselves. Still being very, very methodical in how they clear this B bomb site, but they will get the info in just a moment's time that it is clear, and then that bomb can look to go down. There we go. Electronic able to grab the AK, so they will just look to try and save here on the Na'Vi side. fnatic going to move 8-5 up. And, you know, just yesterday we had those unreal performances from Brolin. Today, you know, we've got JW stepping up, continuing his good form that he kind of found towards the end of the day yesterday. And crucially, alongside that, we've also got Crims finding some good impact in these rounds. He's up top of the board for fnatic right now. And obviously, think back to that Mirage game we saw Fnatic on just yesterday versus Windigo, and that was, you know, the Crimson Connector was something we were hyping up quite a lot, and he was getting bested time and time again by Bubble in that matchup, in that portion of the map. So good that we have him firing on all cylinders today alongside the cast of JW and Brolin. It does feel like we've got that three-man trio that we would look to stepping up early. Definitely a worrying sign for Na'Vi.
Have they got a response? That's a question. Smokes again towards the yard for Fnatic, looking to take this outside control potentially, but they don't play off the back of it. Everyone inside of the lobby right now. Twist is looking for the AWP pick on ramp. And Na'Vi should be aware that when Fnatic take outside, they like to drop down through ramp as well, go for that B split. But it's certainly not looking like they've put too much stake in it right now, just kind of hoping for an opening kill to go their way. Twist will not get given one. JW is ready by the door. He could try and find a timing towards Vent if it does so allow him, but that door getting open will draw Flamey's attention. Crims catches the timing, able with his nades out. Flamey's got to watch the hut side. This does allow for the squeaky door to be pushed, but Simple is at the back of the site defending the A side of things. That Vent yet to be broken. The rotate towards B yet to come through for Fnatic, and maybe they're going to start to consider it with so many players being shown on this A site. Zeus getting dropped, and so will Fnatic into that B bomb site with the plant. JW yet to leave Squeaky as well is a huge factor to be aware of if you are Na'Vi.
Yeah, he even heard the rotation of Simple over towards ramp. He's hanging around a bit, but let's hope this doesn't become more of a crux for Fnatic than it does a benefit. He does decide to drop down through the vents now. Brolin's going to spot Electronic, but Electronic wins that fight, and now JW to try and hold this from Decon. He'll get dropped. So Na'Vi still in with the chance of salvaging a 7-8 half here over on their CT side. Certainly not the ideal CT scoreline you would hope for. You know, your best case is that you still lose out the half in a 7-8 fashion.
Yeah, that's best case. It doesn't exactly look, you know, likely for Na'Vi. Fnatic have had a stellar T side so far. Of course, Na'Vi do still have the buy, but goes both ways. Twist back on the AWP. Yet to see too much from him. Crims is 17-8. Twist currently 3-11, so hoping for that AWP to find impact into this round. Although when you're up against Simple, easier said than done. Crims back in the yard. The Molotov is only half of the length of the smoke, so he'll be able to get past that down towards B. Zeus has gotten aggressive as well. He's taken JW in the lobby, so Fnatic, they're just going to go gun-ho into this B bomb site, all down through Secret. Desperation here as they've lost their lurker. Flamey trying to hold on to this. He's going to drop a smoke to keep himself inside of Decon. This can be a hassle for Fnatic. If they all go towards the secret stairs and they try and get a bomb plant, they're going to be boxed into this bomb site. Na'Vi are all over it right now. Crim's looking for the opening through the vent, but the bomb's been dropped. Flamey now has control. Electronic has been given room to move in from the back line, and Na'Vi are fragging out right now. It's just Twist. We said we needed something from him, but this would be a lot.
Yeah, that's a bit optimistic to hope that Twist is able to win that one out. So Na'Vi, they will scavenge together that 7-8 half. Still Fnatic able to win it out. Looking good over on their T side. Now we get to see what their CT side is made of, moving into the second. And for me, the man, as you pointed out at the beginning of this round, that we want to see a bit more on moving into that CT half is Twist on the AWP. You want someone to go toe-to-toe with Simple, and that's no easy task. Join us after the break to find out who takes this map. 10 E-fragleets in the server, but only 5 may leave. The ultimate battle royale, some say. And it will be fnatic leading the charge right now. Set up 8-7, Hugo.
What happens to the other 5? Where do they go?
They just back into the cupboard. We bring them out in a few weeks' time.
Reasonable. I thought both these teams are coming back, Harry.
They are. So
wow.
don't get too ahead of yourself.
Nothing to play for, I guess. No, of course not. Seed is what this match relies on. 8-7 to fnatic. They're looking to take it over the line on their CT half. It's going to be the fast ramp play from Na'Vi. Afforded a lot of control. Roland will just fall down towards that lower bomb site. Try to play it safe. Inside of the door, not wanting to die within the bomb site, rather set up for the 5-on-5 retake, and that certainly looks to be a likelihood. Na'Vi, though, they don't want him to live. They're going to try and hunt him down here. Simple checks the corner, but he gets headshot. Trade is there. But bomb going down here for Na'Vi, and fnatic starting to lose numbers.
Ooh, but Twist answers back with 2, and now he's made it doable for fnatic. JW and Crims left standing versus the likes of flamie and Electronic. That bomb is planted out in the open, so flamie can look to keep an eye on it from the ramp position.
TikTok.
Yeah, Crims clearing out the bomb site, realizes that it's clear and actually going to tap down flamie. JW is the man with the kit, but it might not matter. They find all the kills required. It's still down to the wire. fnatic, they missed the defuse, and Na'Vi, they will secure that 8th round.
JW was the one hunting for the kills while Crims was on the site, but it was actually JW with a kit there in that 2-on-2, so wrong positions for fnatic. Of course, it was picked up. You know, he had armor and kit, so I'd imagine he didn't know about it, right? Or someone had to call it to him. You know, when you pick up a kit in all of the midst of the madness, sometimes you will not realize. So that's very awkward for fnatic because it will cost them the pistol round, Harry. But knowing how this first half went, well, the second will follow. It's going to be the force by Wars. And I say Wars because don't necessarily think this is a free conversion for Na'Vi. fnatic have got pistols, SMGs, the likes. And Na'Vi are running through a smoke up against an eco round. Of course they are. This is exactly what happens. It's a 2-for-1 for Brolin. And fnatic have taken a 4-on-3.
And already these rotations pouring in down towards the V bomb site from fnatic. JW's posted up, but he's going to get shut down by Simple. Will they be ready for Crims? Oh, they bait him in with the door.
Love it.
And now just exists and Twist.
They actually notice he's there because one of the doors that he's standing behind opens outwards. And if a door opens outwards, it means someone's on the other side.
Ah, there we go.
Little fun fact for you all.
I like that. I like it.
Or sorry, inwards rather, but you know what I mean. Depends who's outwards, because someone's outwards is the other person's inwards.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy how that works, right? Doesn't seem like fnatic will be picking up the force buy. They got very close to those early 2 kills, but no more conversions. Exist caught on the back of the bomb site. Hey, Na'Vi, make it work. I was going to say, you kind of get what you pay for if you run through a smoke up against pistols, but it works out. They convert the 3-on-4, and Na'Vi, they're going to pick up the second of the half. This is a start, Harry. They're going to need a damn good T side, but taking the pistol and the follow-up will certainly aid you in doing so.
Yeah, definitely not out the woods yet if you are the fnatic side of things, right? You might have had a phenomenal T side, but that's not to say Na'Vi can't wear you down and get back into this. Early nade stack will be employed, but it doesn't really find all too much damage. Will be flamie, Edward, and Electronic dealing the bulk of that in this round. In fact, everyone finding kills with the exception of Zeus, and that's Na'Vi now sat 10-8. But a buy back in from fnatic. The AWP going to be over in the hands of Twist. So we get to see that bought out early on, at least.
Didn't see too much of that AWP on the first half, of course, from Twist. Doesn't really help when you're going for these faster executes and wanting to drop down towards B a lot and not really fighting slow yard rounds, because Simple is going to be so favored in those engagements. So fnatic might have to deal with Na'Vi's own fast pace as they set up quickly. Nades on the roof here for this T side. Molly's going into the hut already, forces JW off. He's ready for it. Smoke in hut, though, will keep Na'Vi out from going for this execute, but they're just taking their time. This early T-side utility is only to force out fnatic's nades and also disrupt their positioning, that of which it has done, is now Na'Vi set up towards the yard. I think they're setting up smokes as well, so it will just be those crisscross smokes for Na'Vi trying to get down towards that lower B site. Couple of players still on the lobby, so this could go anywhere, but okay. Through the wall, through the smoke, Twist finds the opening kill.
And Na'Vi haven't even seen anyone yet to try and answer back. So the trade, far from presenting itself here the way of Na'Vi. Instead, going to have to try and look for an equalizer elsewhere, and they believe Flamey might be the man to find it. He snuck out from Squeaky. No one was keeping an eye on it, but JW finally will. Rearing his head from atop the hut, able to shut down that attempted lurk.
And the reason that Flamey wasn't checking the top of the hut is because they threw a molly on it earlier. They forced the player off, but JW caught the timing to climb back up to take him down, so not ready for that one.
They will be making noise down here at B. Edward still keeping their attention fixated somewhat on this A bomb site, but I don't think they're all too ready for Brolin, who will surprise Simple. JW quick on the wrap round, and this leaves Edward alone. 5 seconds, he's got to find both kills or get that bomb down, and there's no hope for either. So that fast flank from JW enough to solidify that round for fnatic. With 2 guns being saved, or 1 gun being saved, rather. You can still look for a buy here over on the Na'Vi side of things.
Still no orb, but there it is. Simple has done that. So now we may be able to see the AWP battle, although actually, of course, that was the one taken off of Twist in the previous round, so fnatic don't have one. Edward saved it. Simple already looking for that yard pick. He might get given it because there's 2 players trying to fight. Twist watching the top silo. Simple not met with JW, who's hiding behind the box. He rears his head for a little bit of an angle, trying to get the information more than commit to the duel. Twist got to watch out as well as they're starting to cross towards a yard. Simple still here. fnatic are so terrified of this AWP, and I really don't blame them. JW trying to climb up, trying to get an off angle. Simple won't be able to spot him on the edge of that smoke, and so he will just dive down towards B for now.
He's still adamant that someone is here. I don't know how he does it, but his simple senses are tingling. And that smoke getting just trickled over the top of the box of JW will give up that there's a man here. Ooh,
he saw him.
Knows that JW is just toying with him here towards outside, but the kill isn't able to come through, and they're wasting a lot of time just trying to deal with JW. Finally, they'll get rewarded with that kill.
Oh, he ran out of ammo, Harry. I think he would have hit that one. It was getting close.
We've seen him do it before. He's trying. He's keen.
Oh no, the timing though, 20 seconds and they start running. They know they got to go down towards that B site. So Crims, he just drops the bomb. Zeus does trade, but this is wasting time for Na'Vi, time they can't afford. 15 seconds, vent drop from Exist. Could win this round for fnatic, but it's too late. Zeus has already got himself down towards B. Exist gets caught by Electronic and Twist is alone. That almost went very wrong for Na'Vi, thanks to Crims, but only a 1-for-1, and Twist left in the clutch. Great shot to start, but it was a crossfire from Na'Vi. They will get the instantaneous trade. Orb not saved on this T side, but the round is.
Yeah, in spite of Crims' best efforts to ruin that round for Na'Vi, as you say, he only gets the 1 and done, was not ready for the second man over in secret. But see that AWP wasn't carried forward for Na'Vi. They weren't able to save it, so it's just rifles here. Now they are somewhat helped out by the lack of investment here from fnatic. And they will be making quick work of these pistol players, not letting them build up too much. Bit of damage dealt by JW. Even more damage dealt by Crims. Exist has a bunch of softened up targets in front of him. The issue he's going to have is...
he's dead.
Yeah, it's hard to do much from beyond the grave.
So they think. Do you believe in ghosts, Harry?
Of course I do.
Why did you say that so like confidently?
Who doesn't? Of course there's entities.
There's something.
From beyond
There's
our
something
realm.
spooky going on, I can tell you that. I don't think it's ghosts. More than meets the eye, maybe.
Do you not believe in ghosts?
I believe in something, but I don't think
you
ghosts.
believe in something.
I don't know what I believe in, Harry. I think
there's
more than meets the eye with this weird old world.
There's more than meets the eye.
I don't think it's technically ghosts. I think that's a little...
What is technically a ghost then? So you believe that there's like a presence, but like, well, obviously ghosts aren't just like, you know, like a spooky floating, like, you know, white sheet like thing.
Yeah, that's what I don't believe in.
No, obviously, no one thinks.
What are
that.
ghosts then?
I know, just like an entity from beyond this world that can still manifest itself in ways that
Harry,
interacts with our plane of existence.
Something
maybe?
is weird, mate. Something is going on, and I believe in something. I don't know what that is, and I never will, but...
I hope you believe in something. I do
goodwill to all men.
Yeah, goodwill to all men.
Let's not quibble, Harry.
I am a man.
I am a man.
It's the push down towards ramp. Brolin's on the other side. And what a man he's been. He actually gives this up. JW is the man to try and take the fight, and he will win the initial one over Electronic. They try and dedicate some resources to dealing with JW, and they do this time around. So a 4-on-4 with ramp room control, but already Twist and Brolin down in the B bomb site, ready and waiting to deal with this Na'Vi offensive.
He's hoping they don't check this corner as well. Twist is drawing in the attention. Brolin might be able to catch more than he maybe was prepared for. 4 players coming here for Na'Vi. Only 1 for Twist, but the trade is there. Brolin's dead. Twist looking to save this round. He hits the tag. This bomb yet to be picked back up, and Crims is going to find 3, shutting it down from the back of the silo. fnatic, they get around out of nowhere. That early rotate towards the B bomb site read well by the Swedes. They'll find 10. So keeping this game as close as ever, not letting Na'Vi run away with the T side as they start to ramp up some confidence here in the second half. fnatic looking to break Na'Vi's money. They haven't yet, but chance would be a fine thing. A fine thing indeed. No AWP for Simple either.
Oh, we do have JW this time switching it up, and he's posted watching this thin little crack towards outside. He's going to go back in for more. This crack here is really Moorish. JW trying to shut down the outside play, but Edward is on the other side, going to be in with the reply. Trades going left and right, but finally it's Twist to punctuate the scoreboard with 1. Edward might be the unknown factor. He's snuck up into the heavens, and right now they don't know, but Brolin will spot him. So fnatic able to pick up the double towards outside Na'Vi. They've got ramp room control at the very least. But can they do anything else with it?
Sneaky, sneaky. They do go down towards his B site. Now, Zeus is going to wait here on ramp for those rotations later on. I like his position. And he might find a lot for it because no one's coming from lobby side. They're all coming from CT spawn side. So Zeus's angle is even more powerful than it typically would be. This bomb plant not going to be really for him. Actually, you may be able to, if you pick the right side of ramp, stop that defuse. And that will be what Zeus comes down to at the end of the round. He has a molly as well. They need to check this corner. Brolin's going to go for it. But does he win the frag? Yes, he does. Getting the kill. And now 5-on-2 for fnatic. Things are looking perfect. Surely there's no way that Na'Vi can clutch this round away from them. Flamey lets them pass. Flamey lets them pass. And they line up. 2 kills. Goes back for more. Twist trades. But he's now set Simple up for the 1v3. Alone in the back of the bomb site. And he's shut down JW. They're yet to touch the bomb. Crims will. But caught in the air is Twist. And the trade is there for Simple. Crims is sticking it. And he will get off the bomb to win the round, but there's no time left. Simple's done it.
What a play from Flamey to let them cross down at ramp. Admittedly doesn't get the 3rd man, but he's already done enough at that point. You set Simple up in the 1v3, and if there ever was a man who felt comfortable in those situations, it is going to be Simple.
Wow. What a round from Na'Vi.
You feel bad for Brolin as well, because he checks the close angle for Zeus the first time around, right? Checks ramp, he has the knowledge of like, okay, they're probably going to keep a man floating around here. And Flamey actually just catches the timing, because Brolin did check close left, and as he checks it, you know, believes it's clear, starts peeking back into the bomb site. That's when Flamey creeps around the corner, gets there, and finds them both. So a massive round for Na'Vi, who now sit 13-10 up on the back of that 2v5?
Yeah, 2v5. 2v5 to a 1v3 to a win for Na'Vi. They take 13 now on the T side. Exist is getting hot and sweaty, and I don't blame him. Things are heating up on the server. Round 24 ahead of us. Crims, 23 kills. He is having a lights-out game. Zeus is top fragging for Na'Vi, Harry, alongside Simple. I think we've realized what this change is. Simple's now gone to Zeus. Zeus go kill, and he says okay. Twist, look at this, though. He's hiding in the smoke.
Oh, no. Ooh, just a second too soon.
Got to let them all pass.
Yeah, Edward was the last man in that conga line towards outside, and Twist just tried to hop on board a little too soon.
Didn't pay his bus fare.
Well, Exist. Well, deny Electronic the ticket to ride down here toward B. And this crossfire between Exist and JW not been spotted just yet, so JW waits for Exist to bait them in. Flamey hasn't checked him. He believes that it's clear, and now JW rears his head. That's an AK picked up. Still a chance for fnatic in this round.
Roland's dropped the bomb. Where's that come from? There's two players down here in the halls. Edward's trying to get rid of them, but he's taking fights that won't favor him, getting dropped by the CZs, and out of nowhere, fnatic have done this. It made it a 1-on-3. Simple silently dropping down the ladder, catches onto it at the last second. So fnatic, they have not heard him, but they are watching this right side. Simple, knife out. He's going to walk blindsidedly into ramp room, and JW ready and waiting on the other side. Of course he is. Just drawing a little picture in the ground. Of course. But 11 rounds for fnatic. They won't let Na'Vi close out this damn game.
No, they're looking to keep this one down to the wire. Na'Vi kicking themselves. That's a round they should have had in the bag all day long. That should have been your 14-10 scoreline. But these pistols have been so good throughout all of Group C. And now there's no money left for Na'Vi. They wish more than ever they could catch a break and get some of this pistol luck for themselves. And this would be the round to have it. Flamey's got a Deegan armor. Simple's got a Deagle. They're going to look to try and challenge with these towards outside, but Twist might have something to say about that.
Yeah, no smoke, so he's going to have open season with this AWP, and Na'Vi realize it. They back off. They spot the weapon. Want nothing to do with it. So full rotate back inside the lobby. fnatic will just hold on. Crims is actually down on lower B already, despite Twist watching this outside portion, so maybe just worried about a timing play here for Na'Vi and completely giving up the yard as well. They will watch it from main side within the A-bomb site. Now Na'Vi looking to go towards ramp. Broland's here. He's so great at, just getting the info and dropping down towards B. He will not commit to these fights. He will not die on ramp. Very rarely you'll see that. fnatic have that game plan to fall back on, but do they now? Once losing a player on the A-bomb site, Flamey gets a pick, JW fires off, they know where he is, and they will try and get down towards ramp. The Molotov is there for Broland, that will keep them contained. 45 seconds on this clock. Na'Vi starting to run out of time. It's not dangerous yet, but they need a game plan, because they have this pick. It's certainly a winnable round, even with pistols. fnatic holding on to a lot of utility for the 30-second point. Smoke going down is going to make things even more difficult, and Na'Vi, I think they're going to have to burst ramp here. Or Squeaky, rather.
Yeah, it's a last-ditch A play now. JW lurking it. Oh, down towards V. They've thrown a bit of spice into this round. Simple lies in wait to try and deny these rotations, but he'll get spotted and dealt with. 7 seconds, and the bomb plant will come in for Na'Vi at least. Flamey somehow doubled up. Where's this round gone for fnatic? Na'Vi, in a matter of seconds, have found 3 kills between them, and now it's Twist alone. And over here at ramp, surely no way of getting back into this round. Desperately trying to deal with Zeus, and he will manage the first man, but still 2 more. Flamey and Electronic lie in wait. And that's a bit of a problem, but at the same time, the Molotov on Flamey should be more than enough. They've already gone pushing through. Now the Molotov rains in, and that'll be Flamey and Electronic to seal the deal. 4 kills for Flamey in that round.
Yeah, not only the opening kill, not only the opening kill, but also those vent rotate kills, Harry. fnatic, you'd think they'd be aware of that possibility, considering they're the players on the T side to constantly abuse that vent drop and just hold on to it for CT rotations. They see many pistol players go down vents in the last 20-second mark, and fnatic, instead of setting up for the retake and just trying to, play their man advantage, they had a 4-on-3 at one point, a 4-on-4. That's good enough considering you're Na'Vi on pistols. They just drop into vents and get absolutely mullered. That's definitely a rotate Fnatic will come to question, as it's put Na'Vi on 14 off the back of an eco round. Not a perfect situation to be in if you are Fnatic. 3 behind that of Na'Vi on your map pick as well. You may sit on the CT side, the easier of 2, but it's not looking easy by any means of the word. Twist has had a great resurgence in the second half. He's up to 14 kills. He's looking good, something we wanted here for the CT side, but will it be enough? Will Fnatic be able to drag us over the line? Double AWP, shotgun CZ. It is a mixed bag here for what could be the round that gives Na'Vi 15.
Oh, but this double AWP on JW and Twist is already pushing and prodding the Na'Vi side of things. JW's posted up over here in Squeaky. And he'll find the man advantage. Flamey not ready for that. And now as they turn their attention towards outside, will they be ready for that second AWP on Twist posted up here? It's been smoked off, so they will get down through Secret. Edward's already been legged up by an AWP, so they get the info that both of these AWPs are in play. And they look to try and find some solace in this B bomb site. Crims has gone aggressive in through ramp in the meantime, and he hears Edward running around up on the rooftops.
He might try and break this window at the same time to allow Na'Vi to split into B, but yeah, all the info for Fnatic. This early aggression towards lobby has netted them so much. Brolin watching the window, but he's got to care about the door. That's where the real push comes through. Zeus, again, the entry kill. He has been so clean in this map. Edward follows, but JW's down the vent. He's here with the AWP. Simple, trying to lock him down, and he does, defending the bomb plant, allowing Zeus to punch in the digits. And again, it's Twist on the back lines, 1-on-3 with the AWP. Not a position you want to be in, and not one you want to save in either, because Na'Vi, 14 rounds, looking to convert, looking to take that 15. Twist may have the drop on Simple. The timing is everything. Oh, no scope hit for Twist, but the time is going to come back to bite him. No kit to play with there. Hopefully will be one dropped on the site, but it won't make a difference. Zeus closes it out. 20 kills on him. 15 rounds for Na'Vi, and they break Fnatic's money at map point.
What an incredible recovery from Na'Vi, who on their CT side only managed 8 rounds, Hugo. This has been a T-side nuke. I don't know what we're seeing. I don't know what this is. And also, another rarity is Zeus up top of the board alongside Simple, Flamey, and Electronic.
There's 4 players on 20 kills, and Edward's the lowest on 17. This is the whole of Na'Vi stepping up here.
Was that the experiment? They're like, we're going to play as a team,
Everyone
guys.
will try. Well, it's certainly worked out for them, Harry. It's looking like they might take the map out of it. It's 3 players left for Fnatic. They try and crunch lobby, but Na'Vi were poised and ready. Wallbang's coming through. Need to be careful because Crims is on 2 points of health. Fnatic, is there any solution to this? Because Na'Vi just slowing it down, making Fnatic question, even going for the outside smokes, and Fnatic have no one here to watch the yard. They'll try and rotate a man round. It will be the spawn side for Brolin, but he's got a CZ. He can't fight.
Ooh, Twist will find the first man at the very least, and Brolin back in CT. Trying to get some damage off of that nade, but it actually doesn't find anything. Twist making the decision to drop down through vents and try and post himself up down at this B bomb site. This does leave the A side defense spread a little thin, but with no one else to really take the mantle of B, Twist has to take the hit. Zeus is slowly but surely wrapping up into the heavens. This feels like it should... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, so close. Don't go back there, Brolin. They know that he's here. Zeus is wrapping around from heaven, and he has to get this trade. He will. 2-on-2, and Zeus has found the double. 3 kills for him in this round, and this is Crims, 2 HP in a dream. Bomb goes down to make matters even worse. What can the lone man for Fnatic do?
He might be able to catch the timing towards the back of this site, but Zeus has just turned around and he'll shut it down. 4 kills for the in-game leader, for the captain of Na'Vi, and he will lead them to victory on Fnatic's map pick. We do see Kane in the background there. He said that Na'Vi were going to be experimenting with some new things